up, YouTube? It's your boy Zinc back with another banger, boy. Man, I ain't done that in a minute, but today we got another reaction video. We got the top 10 worst Super Bowl moments of all time. But before we get into this reaction, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to tap that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's go.
I cannot believe the call. You've got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most painful or embarrassing moments in Super Bowl history. We'll only be looking at game-related moments, so sorry, Christina Aguilera. Your national anthem fumble belongs on a different list.
He's being chased by BB. Watch out! Did he get
Wow.
a No, they are not. That's going to be a touchback.
He was right there across the line.
Number
too.
10, Garrow's Gaff, Super Bowl 7. This contest between Miami and Washington was shaping up to be pretty uneventful.
We have a team coming in here undefeated, untied. The Miami Dolphins.
This was back
no
in the
team
day.
has ever come into the Super Bowl with an unblemished record. No team has ever won 17 games in a row in a professional football season. Miami is shooting for that record today.
Miami held their opponents scoreless until the final few minutes of the game, when Dolphins kicker Garo Yepremian lined up for a field goal to make the score 17-0. Unfortunately, the kick was blocked. Instead of scooping up the loose ball and running out of bounds or even just taking a sack, Yepremian attempted a, let's call it, a pass.
Here's Yepremian. He lost the ball out of his hands.
Goodness. That's embarrassing as hell.
Who made a good run.
I'd be so mad at my teammate.
It was tipped, and Washington defensive back Mike Bass snagged it and ran it back for a touchdown. The Dolphins still won, but Yepremian's foolish mistake came to be known as Garrow's Gaff. Imagine going down in NFL history for that.
I feel great that we won the game, but I feel very bad that I tried to be a passer.
Number 9, Cam Newton's fumble. Super Bowl 50.
Got another.
With 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Carolina Panthers had the ball down 10-16 against the Denver Broncos.
2nd and 9, and Newton's pass wide of the mark.
Quarterback Cam Newton had recently been named MVP, and the setup seemed perfect for him to lead his team down the field for a touchdown and the victory. But Broncos legend Von Miller had other ideas. He stripped the ball from Newton for the second time in the game.
Rushing forward.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Hey, this was the game that people swore up and down that he deliberately threw. I think he deliberately threw it too. This is a prime example. Look at this clip. This man looked dead at the ball, and instead of scooping it up, picking it up, recovering it, he just looks at it and backs away. He goes in, he attempts to do it, but then he stops and then he backs up. And I was like, man, there's no way he did that, bro.
On the ground,
like, why did he do
still
that?
On the ground, picked up by T.J. Ward at the 4-yard line.
Instead of diving on it immediately, Newton backed away from the pile of men trying to recover the ball. Denver's T.J. Ward finally managed to gain possession at Carolina's 4-yard line. Just a few plays later, the Broncos scored, sealing their win and earning a second Lombardi trophy for Peyton Manning.
And the Denver Broncos have taken Super Bowl 50.
Number 8, wide right, Super Bowl 25.
Like, bro, you know
the Buffalo Bills had a string of bad Super Bowl luck in the early 90s, losing 4 in a row.
And now the Buffalo Bills beat the New York Giants in Super Bowl 25.
It started in 1991 with what had to be the most heartbreaking loss of them all against the New York Giants. With just 8 seconds to go and down 1 point, the Bills lined up for a 47-yard field goal.
Now Norwood tries to kick his longest ever on grass, 47 yards.
At that point in his career, kicker Scott Norwood was 1 for 5 on kicks over 40 yards. Unsurprisingly, he shanked it wide right and the Bills lost 20-19.
Are you really the last person to find out about the Skip Ads Forever button? This is Pi, and if it sounds familiar to you, it's probably because
getting sick of ads.
Game analysts later noticed the holder, Frank Reich, had lined the laces up incorrectly, possibly causing the miss. Either way, Norwood's name is the one that went down in infamy.
Hey, you missed that. Missed the whole thing.
Wide right.
Number 7, safety on the first play. Super Bowl 48. This game was painful to watch from the very beginning, unless of course you're a Seahawks fan.
The Seahawks
with his clean self. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna have to borrow that jacket from you, bro.
We come to play, and we come to play defense first.
On the first play from scrimmage, Peyton Manning appeared to call it for the snap, then stepped forward to call an audible. Center Manny Ramirez didn't realize the quarterback had moved and snapped the ball anyway.
12 seconds into the game leads to 2 points. Right off the bat, the quickest score in the history of the Super Bowl.
It sailed past Manning's head and into the end zone, where Bronco Noshawn Moreno recovered it. He was taken down, resulting in a safety at only 12 seconds into the game. It set a record for the fastest score to start a Super Bowl, and the Seahawks went on to rout the Broncos 43-8.
Pete Carroll is a Super Bowl winning head coach, getting a hug from Russell Wilson, who he drafted in the 3rd round.
Number 6, Jackie Smith's drop touchdown. Super Bowl 13. Smith was a star tight end in the league for 16 years, but this is probably the play he's most famous for. When the Cowboys faced the Steelers in 1979, they were down 21-14 at the half.
The end of the first half at the Orange Bowl in Miami. Super Bowl 13 with the score, Pittsburgh 21. The Dallas Cowboys 14.
Near the end of the 3rd quarter, the Cowboys had a 3rd down on the 10-yard line. Quarterback Roger Staubach took the snap and found Smith wide open in the end zone. He fired the ball for what should have been an easy TD, but it bounced off Smith's chest instead.
Come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. That's fundamental. Like, that's... Oh, man. And you was right, bro. You just had to catch it, bro. Butterfingers.
Drop. Veteran Jackie Smith.
The tight end appeared to lose his footing as he bent down to make the play, though he later acknowledged that he should have made the catch. The Cowboys would lose that game by just 4 points.
The Cowboys
missed
that. 2 touchdowns.
That was perfect.
And there were 66 points scored. And for those that
he
said
was
that they don't
on the
score
ground for it, but he still had the catch.
This one showed that they can.
Number 5, John Casey's kickoff goes out of bounds. Super Bowl 38. The 4th quarter of this game was electric, with the Panthers and Patriots scoring a combined 37 points in 15 minutes of play.
They always don't need really good blocking up front to make big plays.
The Panthers completed a touchdown pass to tie the game at 29 with 1:08 to go. If they could hold off the Pats, this game would be the first Super Bowl ever to go to overtime.
Casey's kick way off to the side.
However, John Casey's kickoff went way out of bounds, giving the Patriots the ball at their own 40-yard line. With Tom Brady under center and the legendary Adam Vinatieri kicking, the go-ahead field goal was a cinch. The Patriots won 32-29.
Runs out of room, and the Panthers run out of time.
Number 4, Tim Krumrie's horrifying leg break. Super Bowl 23. After 2 gruesome injuries in the first 8 minutes of this game, both the 49ers and the Bengals must have thought they were cursed.
The Bengals' chances of winning took another big hit early in the first quarter, when a routine play changed the course of the game and Tim Krumrie's career.
49ers tackle Steve Wallace broke his ankle on just the 3rd play, but that was nothing compared to what happened to Bengals defender Tim Krumrie during the Niners' second possession. While tackling runner Roger Craig, Krumrie horrifically shattered his tibia and fibula in his left leg.
I knew it was pretty bad because Tim didn't get up.
Come on, Timmy. Get up, baby.
I'm trying to get up.
Get up! Get up!
Dumbass, you broke your leg.
He was carted off the field but insisted on staying in the locker room to watch the game instead of going to the hospital. That was until the medics insisted he could go into shock. Krumrie had a 15-inch steel rod implanted in his leg and, amazingly, made a full recovery.
I just think it was an adrenaline thing.
That's tough.
I was excited to be in the deal, and it's a self-inflicted injury. It was nobody's fault. It was my own fault. I got too damn excited. I was just too much into the game, and I probably...
Hey, bruh, speaking from personal experience, accidents just happen, bruh, and it's when you least expect it. I got a torn ACL and meniscus. I know it's totally, just random, but, it's kind of relevant to what the topic is about. But it's just like, you can't help sometimes what happens, bro. You can just, dust it off your shoulder and just keep on moving forward, bro.
Wanted it too much.
Number 3, Barrett Robbins goes missing. Super Bowl 37. When Marissa Robbins got a phone call early in the morning the day before the Super Bowl, she knew something was wrong.
Anytime the phone rings, not normal hours before 8 o'clock,
yeah, you know what that
means. It's not good.
Her husband, Raiders center Barrett Robbins, had mental health issues and had suddenly disappeared. It turned out that he had undiagnosed bipolar disorder and was experiencing a manic episode.
I was out of my mind, out of control. My life was unmanageable. I was completely living in a fantasy world.
Believing that the game had already been played and the Raiders had won, he'd taken a cab to Tijuana and partied all night. Although
physically and mentally. Y'all gotta make sure y'all taking care of yourself out here, man, for real.
Returned to San Diego in time, coach Bill Callahan decided to keep him out of the game. The once unstoppable Raiders O-line broke down without their leader, and the Buccaneers sacked QB Rich Gannon 5 times. The final score was a 48-21 blowout. Number 2, Leon's letdown. Super Bowl 27. When will players learn? Showboating before you cross the goal line is a bad idea.
That's what it gives for just holding the ball like this, just out.
But also to never give up.
During the 4th quarter, the Cowboys sacked Bills quarterback Frank Reich
big man.
and stripped the ball. Cowboys defensive lineman Leon Lett scooped up the ball and ran it 64 yards for what should have been an easy touchdown. He was almost there, too.
However,
before he reached the end zone, he slowed down and held the ball out in a premature celebration.
More yards across the line.
Leon Lett would have scored, but he slowed down to celebrate at the 5-yard line.
That's why coaches say don't celebrate during the play. Finish the play first and then
Bills
celebrate.
wide receiver Don Beebe came flying up from behind and popped the ball out of Lett's hand. It went out of the end zone for a touchback. Lucky for Lett, the Cowboys were already up 35 points by then. The fumble was embarrassing, but at least it didn't cost them the game.
Dallas 52.
That's still one. That's still embarrassing, though.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
We know Watch Mojo.
Number 1, the Seahawks throw the game away. Super Bowl 49. You're the Seattle Seahawks, and you're down 28-20.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on.
Things and switch
hey
on
now, you saw that?
Number 1, the Seahawks throw the game away. Super Bowl 49.
Oh yeah,
You're down 28-24 against the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Brady caught, touchdown, Julian Edelman.
It's second and goal on the 1-yard line with 27 seconds left. You give the ball to All-Pro running back Marshawn Lynch for an easy touchdown, right? Apparently not. Pete Carroll called a pass play, which was picked off by Malcolm Butler.
Oh yeah! Yep, I remember that too.
20 seconds and one mass.
No, seriously, I remember watching this at my mama's place, bro, and I think we was all just chilling this day. And I saw this and I was like, there's no way that happened. There's no way he did that, bro. There's absolutely no way.
It's a brawl later, it was over. The loss was shocking, but no one was more surprised than Seattle cornerback Jeremy Lane. He had broken his wrist and tore his ACL earlier. He woke up from surgery to see his team on the 1-yard line, then fell back asleep thinking he'd be bringing home a ring. He found out the reality the next day.
There's a lot of bright sunshine right now in Foxborough and all over New England.
Which of these Super Bowl moments made you cringe? Let us know in the comments below.
Half the power in New Orleans Stadium, the Superdome here, is out.
Did you enjoy this video?
And that will be the end of today's video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that notification bell so you never miss a video. Zink out.